just do that again. Okay. Hopefully my camera will stay put, and hopefully this will work this time and I'm not upside down. Ooh. Okay. Let's just refresh. Okay. So, starting over again. If you were watching, I hope you're watching again because I goofed up and I was upside down, and that's really not a lot of fun. Well, I mean, I wasn't technically upside down. There we go. Oh, everything's crooked. There. I don't like stuff in the background. Okay, so let's go over that again. I'm Sandy of Lolly and Sand, and I am the creative mastermind. What else can I get out of the way? Oh, I never like when you can see the base. I did a live yesterday in another group, and you could see the, you saw me actually, so we're getting there. We're getting there. Did you find me again? I hope so. Okay, one more adjustment. I don't know, can you adjust it too many times before it works? Anyway, so in this video, we're going to make a card using the First Frost bundle. This is it here. So, you know, when you get bundles, you save 10%. I don't know if you know that, but now you do. What's the other thing? And of course, if you're getting the stamp set, why wouldn't you want to get the dies too? You know? So with this, there, a little less glare perhaps. Just waiting to see if it catches up. Okay, so in this set, you have these flowers, and they're, I believe this is a distinctive set, so it gives you, I'll show you on these, different variations of the same color, which is really cool. Okay, so you have this flower, this die, this flower, 2 dies, this thistle, 2 dies, which is really awesome of Stampin' Up! To do it this way, and I'll tell you why. Because when you stamp multiples, like I do, and like I did over here, it's nice to not have to run it through continually. You can just set a couple down on top of the stamped image, and boom. So it's twice as fast, basically. I just noticed I put that one on upside down. I put these on the metallic, on the magnetic sheets, so they stay put. They don't arrive that way, and they will stay put, but if I'm going to show you on camera, then it's nice to have it, you know, this way. You have this stamp also that you can cut out. You have this extra one, which is very cool. This die cuts that. And then you have these two. And you'll see on the card, but this is really neat. Neat? Yes. So you stamp and then cut out this piece, and then this one here makes a fine border around it, and just a really nice border. I like that. I really like that. I think that's a brilliant idea. I like the brains behind Stampin' Up! All right. Anyway, so in this first card, I'm going to use Wishing You All the Best, and then a variety of goodies in the background. Now, was that for this one? No. Next card, I'll show you. We're going to use that stamp set. So let's just set that aside. Anyway, the other thing we're going to talk about, I forgot if I said this, all the goodies happening on December the 5th. Lots happening, including my birthday gift to you. If you got my newsletter, and if you read my newsletter, then you know what it is. And if you don't, I'll tell you about that. I'm also going to announce the winner of my November prize patrol. Alrighty? And so we'll do that at the end. So let's bring in the first card. So using white on white, oh shock. And I have already taken, I'll give you the measurements at the end, okay? And like I said, I do apologize if you were here and I stopped because I didn't know how to turn the camera around. Anyway, so, and I'll give you the measurements, and I've already glued on the base of the card, the layer of the card onto the base of the card. So this is all Whisper White. And as you can see off to the side here, I have stamped and die cut a bunch of pieces. So figure out what we're going to use, right? I've even done the sentiment, and I used a whole bunch of colors today. Let's see. I used Mango Melody, Calypso Coral, Pumpkin Pie, and Granny Apple Green. Now you might wonder, do those colors all go together? I think so. And really, what else matters, right? as long as I think they do. So I wanted to start with these and kind of place them on the card the way I think I would like them to be. I may have to chop off little bits, and that's okay. We'll have to see. Yeah, it'll be something like that. So yeah, again, I may just go like, yes I did. I ripped off a piece. And these, I like them a little short, but I don't want to go too short for starters. So, you know, what is it? Measure twice, cut once. Just deciding. Anyway, so I'm bringing some of the tools that we're going to use. So I have my mini dimensionals. I have my regular size dimensionals right here and here, and the Tombow. So I've also taken a piece of Whisper White and I've run it through the Big Shot using the corrugated embossing folder. And then I'd already cut this little piece. I didn't, you know, you don't have to cover your entire card. Sometimes just a little bit. Less is more. That's right. So let's go for it. I think I might turn this light down a bit or turn it up. I don't know. This side seems darker. You know, I always find that Facebook Lives, you know, I'm not an expert. I'm not going to go back and edit and add in fancy music and all that. That's just not me. What is me is just doing what is me. And that's just doing it. And you know what? I think it's a good idea for you to see any little oopsies that might happen, because I mean, I'm human too, right? I make mistakes and I readily admit to them. I sure do. So you'll notice when I put the glue on, I'm not putting a ton on here. It's going to stick. So I just little dots here and here to hold the pieces in place. I always take them off the side of my desk. I find it helps me from getting too terribly gluey, and I will get gluey. I should just hold those down for a second. Doesn't take long. And if for by any chance this lifts up, I would just go under it and put a little dot under there. Alrighty. So this is a really pretty set, by the way. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to mention the year-end closeout sale. As demonstrators, we do not know what's going to be up for sale. I believe, though, it was surplus items and some other goodies. So, but exactly what, we don't know. So it's futile asking because I don't know either. Let's see. Just deciding how this is going to go. Do I want a banner end? I think I do. Okay, I just happen to have my favorite punch here, the triple banner punch. And as you know, we use them upside down. We have just one end. So I'm going to leave this end straight, but I'll probably cut it off a little closer. But this end, just to get a little bit closer to the words. As you can see, now if you can see that right there, that's part of the W in the sentiment. Okay, I don't want to go that far. So it's kind of a good thing to actually have it a little bit shorter so you can see what you're doing. So let's start there. We can always do more. And I think, yeah, it's a little crooked. Okay, I'll do it this way. It would probably make sense if I did do it this way towards me so I can see what I'm doing. Alrighty. Now, do I have my handy dandy scissors? I do. Okay. Paper snips from Stampin' Up. They're good and sharp, and that's why I keep them in this little guy that came with it. Okay, it's very handy. Okay, so just gave that a wee snip. Alrighty. And I'm going to glue this down. Now, I'm going to use a little bit more glue on this because it's corrugated. We want to make sure we get the parts. Oh, no gluing the table. Sticking up to stick. Alrighty. I think I might just go this way a little bit. Or not. Okay, so far so good. Stay. Stay, won't you? You know what? I'm going to back it up if I can. No, it's stuck. Ha! It's kind of like the 3-second rule, you know? in a different way. This I'm going to pop up. And I think, no, I'm going to use the small ones. So this is one of those, remember how I always say when I'm cutting paper, there's always some kind of leftover, because I don't always just cut the paper in half to make a card. I'll cut smaller pieces, and making use of every little bit that I can. Did I get the back off that? No, it's not shiny yet. That time I did. Excellent. Excellent. And I think we're just going to go this direction just a little bit. A little bit off center, because that's the way we like it. And then just pull in some of these pieces in the various colors and decide which one's going to be the one going on, or the one z. Does that make sense? You know what? I think I'll put another different color underneath there. I don't like to overthink it, okay? And I hope you do the same thing. Don't overthink it. Just put the pieces in. If they look pretty to you, that's all that matters. Seriously, that's all that matters. Okay, got it. Okay, so this one, no, that one I'm going to have right stuck down to the page. And put that right underneath. I do kind of like it the way it is. This is not stuck on, so we're still contemplating. So I know this is 3, and I want to use 3 as well of the other pieces. Just a matter of which ones I use. Where do I want to go? Yep, I think I like that. Okay, I know I do want this here, and I am going to pop it up. One dimensionals. Isn't that funny that I was upside down? Good gracious. How often does that happen? Well, hopefully not too often. Actually, I think that's the first time I've started a video and been upside down. So hopefully that's the last time. You know? Or do I want to put this in here? Let's see. This one. So this was kind of interesting how I stamped this. Do I have the piece handy? Not at the moment. Okay, we're going to pretend this is the stamp. So I actually put this right onto the pumpkin pie stamp pad, and then turned it. Now, remember, we're upside down. And then got the ink on here. And then I took one of my sponges from Stampin' Up! And just sponged the color on here. Now you can do that with markers, of course. Don't forget your Stampin' Blends and your markers. Definitely use those. Nope, I don't like that there. I don't like it. Yep, this guy. Oh, I think I want it right there. Well, let me just think about that for a moment. It'd be a shame to cover up that banner end, wouldn't it? I wonder if I could just go right there. I like that. A little grouping. Now, because this is popped up, I want to pop up this side. All right. Yeah. Okay. Almost done. Then we're going to move to the inside. And then we have 2 more cards. There we go. Simplicity. Now, is this simple stamping? The stamping, definitely. If you don't have a big shot, you could fussy cut around here, around these, not these. That would be not fun. So if you don't plan on getting a big shot right away, then stamp these on directly onto your paper. And that will take care of that. Now, let's do the inside as mentioned. Okay, so these guys I don't need right now. This I do need. Alrighty. I'm just bringing in the grid paper to protect the surface. My desk, in other words. I'm actually going to stamp rather than attach these. I could, but yeah, I don't think I will. Alrighty, one more color. Mango Melody is such a brilliant color. As in, I think it was brilliant of Stampin' Up! To come up with that color. Love it. Now, like with anything else, deciding on a third color, maybe. Like anything else, I want you to stamp and see what it looks like. Did you get enough ink? And I see I've got a little sparkly thing, so I do want to avoid that. It's pretty. This is on gray, so it's going to look different than it does on white, of course. So let's put one here. You'll notice another reason is because I'm stamping off the page just a little bit. See the difference between stamping on gray? It gives a really beautiful effect. And which one is it? Gray Granite or Smoky Slate with Mango Melody is, that just gave me an idea actually for a future card. Absolutely. So let's throw in a little bit of Calypso Coral. Now you notice that this stamp set opened differently than this one. This is the old style. I actually have some stamps, stamp pads that are so old, they're the linen ones. Seriously, time for an upgrade. Alrighty. Just want to make sure I was, yep. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to stick with this color and overlap just a little bit. Simple inside. Again, don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Alrighty, so the year-end closeout sale. While I'm gluing this, you know, gluing it to the inside of the card really isn't that exciting. The year-end closeout sale starts tomorrow, and this is my birthday week. Well, I should say month, but my actual birthday is on December 7th. However, with the year-end closeout sale from Stampin' Up! Coming out on tomorrow, the 5th, I wanted to have them coincide. It makes sense. If you're going to order, you don't want to wait then and find out that on Friday that Sandy's having her birthday sale. So it's a flash sale, and what it gets you is $7 off your order. Now, that does not apply to online orders because I can't adjust those, can I? No. So you would need to message me, and I will put the link. If you're on Facebook, you're going to contact me probably through Facebook. Via my blog, there's a contact me, and you can place an order that way. And it's going to be, you need to contact me before 8 o'clock tonight, tomorrow the 5th of December, 2018. In case you're watching way after the fact. And again, I will give you the $7 off, which is my birthday gift to you. I know it's my birthday, and my daughter says to me every year, what do you want? And I'm like, I just want my kids with me. You know, I just want you guys near. I know that sounds sappy, or does it? It sounds a little sappy, but it means a lot, you know, to know that your kids are nearby and they want to spend time with you and all that. I think that's wonderful. Let's just finish up this part and I'll keep talking. So there's card number 1 and the inside. I often do it over here, and I thought, why don't I just stamp on this side just this once? I love this because it looks like a watercolor look. And if you know me, you know I love watercolors. So love, love, love. And the other cards, these are alternatives. So this is using the die that I showed you. And I'm just going to bring that back for a second. So this card uses this die. So you can see you get this beautiful border around out of that. And it's kind of cool because you can use it this way or this way. And obviously, it's kind of a no-brainer, isn't it? And then I just added a few little flowers, and that one's got a little spot on it, which I will use my eraser to get that off. So for this one, I used Healing Hugs. This is another distinctive stamp set. This and this, they're both distinctive and stunning. My hope is that First Frost, which was what we used for these flowers in the greenery and the sentiment, my hope is that please, please, please have that one be on sale tomorrow, because I know you love it and it would be perfect. Anyway, so get well on that one. And then on this one, I used Sending You Healing Vibes. Don't you love that font? gorgeous. And then just a couple, I stamped the background stamp, which is, well, I call it background. It also die cuts, but this one. And then just layered on my pieces. I used, the tailored tag and I can never remember the name of it. How about Everyday Label? I'll call it that and then I'll figure it out after the fact. So there you go. Now, who wants to know who won my last month prize patrol? Drum roll. So, and while I do this, I'm also going to tell you how you get into the draw. And it's really, really simple. It takes you just a moment of your time, or alternatively. So, how do you get into my draw? Uh-oh, I made stuff fall. You get into my draw by sharing my video, whether you share it on Facebook or on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, by the way, that's where all my videos are. So you can just follow me and hit that little notification bell. And that way you'll know when I put a video up. Ta-da! That you can share. And of course, again, on Facebook. So when you share on Facebook, you get one ballot. And rather than sift through a whole bunch of ballots, I numbered them. I took all the names and I numbered them. And then I said to my son, pick a number between and and he did. And our winner is Beth S. Beth was someone that I had met at a scrapping event. So congratulations, Beth. You have won the Simply Chamois. So now Beth had placed an order, by the way. Beth got 3. Nope, not 2 hands, 1 hand. 3 ballots. When you place orders with me in the month of December, now we're in December, place an order in the month of December, you get 3 ballots, which is obviously 3 chances to win. And this month it's going to be the Take Your Pick tool, which I don't have handy, but it's an awesome tool and I've shown it in lots of videos, so you can go back and take a peek. And what else? And that'll be drawn my first video in January. And good luck to everyone. I hope you like my cards, and I hope you come back on Friday as well for my second video of the week, and we'll make some more fun stuff. Maybe I'm still going to use the same stamp set, probably different verses from different stamps, but I'm going to use this again in a variation of colors and just and the paper that goes with it that coordinates, and we'll go from there. So have a wonderful week. Happy Monday. I don't know if it's the sun shining where you are, but it is here, so I'm very excited. Wait a minute, this is Tuesday. Hold the fort. Those retired people are so annoying because they don't know what day it is. Yeah, I know it's Tuesday. Because I have to go back to the dental surgeon today so he can check out my mouth, which is feeling 100% better. Yay. Anyway, this is Tuesday. I do Tuesday and Friday videos, so I'm going to see you on Friday. And good luck with my December draw. And thank you for sharing. Bye-bye.